Alright, how's it going? King of the Zeds here, and in this video I'm going to show you a concept that you can use to turn virtually any flat accessible roof into a secure early game horde base. And I'm going to use this Working Stiff Tools shop as our example for this video. And just as a bit of an extra challenge, I'm going to assume that we've approached this really last minute. We haven't got any resources, and I'm just going to harvest up the resources that I can find on the premises of this Working Stiff. So what we're going to be looking for is basically wood, cobblestone, and a little bit of metal. So I'll just quickly whip around the shop and pick up what I can, and then we'll come back, have a look what I've got, and see just how easy it is to turn a rooftop like you'll find on this kind of building into a secure early game horde base. So the first thing I've got my eye on is this wood out the front here, so let's grab this. 90, that'll do. Okay, actually these potted plants are going to be helpful. I didn't even think about that, but we can get clay from those, and I wonder if we can get clay from these things here. Yes, we can. So this clay will be useful because in here we've got some stone that we can grab to make some extra cobblestone when combining it with the clay. But let's dig up what cobblestone there is here first. Let's grab this stone over here. Okay, so let's see how much cobblestone we can make with that. So recipes on there. Okay, we've got more stone than we've got clay, but 176, that'll be very handy. Actually, we can scrap these plant pots. That'll give us another 24. Better than nothing. Alright, let's continue on through and see what other resources are around. Alright, here we are up on the roof, so let's just drop into the main loot room and open up that door. I'm not going to collect anything from in here. And I've already just cleared out the zombies just using the admin commands. Obviously, you'll have to sort those out, but for the purpose of this video, we're not going to bother. Now we can actually start gathering up some iron. Okay, 143 iron. I think that'll be enough for what we need to do, but it looks like there's plenty more down here if we need to come and grab some. Okay, so just coming back up onto the roof now, let's have a look at how we're actually going to turn this into a nice secure base for those early game hordes. And well, basically it all stems from the fact that in this particular POI there's only one access point to the roof, which is this ladder, which means the zombies are all going to be forced to come up this way if they want to reach us. What this now means is that we have them funneling through at a nice, I won't say easy, but you know, it's a lot less crazy than just them running at you from all angles. But you know, they're coming up a predictable path, and we just can secure this one small area, cage them in, and happy days. We're safe. We're not going to get any birds this early on. So yeah, let's just use the cobblestone that we've got to create some shapes. So let's have a look. Recipes, cobblestone shapes. How many can I make? 38. So yeah, that means that we get to bypass the wood frame shapes and then upgrading and having to use wood. Actually, just let me double check to make sure these are the ones that we can change the shapes of. So yes, we can change the shapes. Alright, we're going to use bars for this. So regular old bars. Now let's make the rest. Get those crafting. And then in the meantime, we will make one iron hatch. So that's going to take 40 from our iron that we've got. So let's do that as well. And then I think we need another 80 to upgrade it to the third level of being upgraded. And then that's going to leave a little bit for repairs. Alright, so all I'm going to be doing here to make it so that the zombies are going to actually path where we want them to and not be able to reach us is put some bars around the edges here to prevent them from being able to kind of jump up and over and around from the ladder. So we're going to go too high from wherever we feel like they might be able to get to. So from here, just going to create a little cage like this, and you know, how big you make this is going to depend on how many resources you happen to have found and crafted and whatnot. So I think we'll probably go this way. And there we go. Here we have our cage. So let's get that hatch down. Let's place it so it goes up like that. Now let's see how many iron it's going to take. Okay, yeah, 40 for each upgrade. So that leaves us with 23 for repairs. We might need to go and grab a little bit more. And so, as you can see here, we've basically just created a cage with a hatch. And yeah, the zombies are going to funnel up the ladder. They're going to come here to this point, to the hatch, because that's what they are going to see as their best access point to get to us. And we're just going to stand here and either melee them or shoot them. Alright, so we can just stand here, do our thing. Depending on how good stamina stats we have, we'll be able to melee for longer, but otherwise, just stand here shooting. As we can see, it's become a very manageable stream of zombies, so this is all we have to do all night. So the basic concept of creating this cage at the top of a single access point to any flat roof can be used, like I say, on pretty much any flat roof. Now the problem is that you might not yet be at the point where you're in a city and you have all of these kinds of buildings available. So what are you supposed to do if you're stuck in the suburban houses and you need a really quick horde base, a quick, safe and effective horde base? Well, the answer to that is in this next video.